now beaches across the city. It's really cool.
도대체 뭔데 갑자기 들어와서? 나중에 수면을 이렇게 듣는 친구죠. 오늘부로 강남제 1과 가장 높이 마신 같이 나눌 수 있습니다.
Ready, what time is it?
Time 5:17.
Ano?
5:17.
5:17? Saan? Dito ka galit dalawang ano? Huwag mo na ikat tapos init mo na lang din.
Skin or guide.
O, madami pa siya. Huwag mong ganun eh. Tapos sabihin mo pag dito eh. Kaya, nanonood ko pa tayo kay Daddy Music si Kuya eh.
Siya po? Ano po?
Ay, gonna watch pag kay Daddy. Ikaw na lang siya kasi siyan.
Okay lang yan. Okay.
What else on TV for?
You want, you can watch on the TV.
Can I go to the mall?
Are the rarer Pokemon the better Pokemon? This is a question I've thought about before, and after trying to find the answer in Pokemon Home, it was a lot of fun. So much so that we might as well see what the other generations have in store for us, which is why I want to try these Pokemon. Are the rarer Pokemon the better Pokemon? This is a question I've thought about before, and after trying to find the answer in Pokemon Home, it was a lot of fun. So much so that we might as well see what the other generations have in store for us, which is why I want to try these Pokemon Hard Gold, using these 6 rarest Pokemon in the region. Just quickly before we get into it, introduce the series, where in the case of this video, it's hard to find rather than rare quantity, so no starters, legendaries, etc. It's Pokemon lines who have incredibly low encounter rates on a single copy of Pokemon Hard Gold. We catch them as we have access to them before seeing if we can take on the champion with whatever group of Pokemon we have available to us. That should cover it. So, usually just think of a good transition. Now, much like Pokemon Herald, Hard Gold is perfect for this challenge because one of the rarest Pokemon in this game is accessible before beating the first gym, which means that once we find it, that'll be our de facto starter. Of course, I have to choose my makeshift starter until then, and while I'm a cynical stand heart, it's really funny to take Toca in order to have your edgelord Shadow the Hedgehog rival steal a Chikorita, or to start catching Pokemon with it opens up to get our first recruit. And I forgot just how open Johto is, to be honest. Like, there's routes 29 to 32, on top of route 46, as well as the Dark Cave, the Sprout Tower, and the Ruins of Elf. There's so many possible encounters that you can find at this point that we're everything you can get. Surely the rarest Pokemon in this match has to be a real diamond in the rough. Why is the video too stuff fast? No, seriously, there's so many other Pokemon here that are really cool and I really like, and I just prefer it. You know, I just don't want to be Dunsparce. Like, it can be literally anything else at this point in the game, please. I just don't want Dunsparce. I beg of you, please. I just want to Marie Wild Eyes. Well, he's fine. It's a Dunsparce, and after just 17 encounters and a 1% encounter rate in the Dark Cave. I'm so excited for this run. Can't you tell? Look how happy I am. I don't even think God of that does. Alright, I'll be serious for a second. This Pokemon is one of the hardest creatures to find in the Johto games across 2 regions, mind you. There's a bit of a slap in the face. I have a better chance of getting scurvy than this slump. Perhaps moving too much in the animal video you haven't watched it already. There's certainly something charming about an unremarkable Pokemon being a key tenor. What also helps Dunsparce too is its stats are very good. But, you know, number 1, when everything around 200 to 300 in base stat totals, base 410 with relatively good attack and great HP. Because we can kind of plan on everything in Violet City. This all peaks against the Never Baby Doctor and his 2 handy ambitions. I was anticipating that he would stand attack us and being a miserable cycle of accuracy reduction hell. Here we are with it only tackling us. And in a cool irony, Falcon's Pidgeotto ended up missing an attack on itself that opened the floor for us with handily. It was a blow-up approach. I wasn't expecting such a promising start, but I learned that this is the Pokemon I have to try and navigate early Johto with. I was feeling pretty confident that we do quite well. So long as we didn't run into a Pokemon that overpowers us, of course. Oh, hey, look, it's a Pokemon that overpowers us. Issue number 2. Oh, yeah, the one times didn't really last for Dunsparce. By all means, a majority of the overworld in Hard Gold is pretty straightforward. So only 5 reappears, Team Rocket, Courage, and Elite, and the confident evil team in the Solar World, the Azalea Township immediately shows the disparity ahead of us. One track Pokemon already reached their full power fairly early on. We leveled step up to Bugsy, while he's carrying 2 pretty mediocre Cocoon Pokemon. His Ace Cypher is deadly, but even worse when he uses Focus Energy to fish for critical hits. Eventually, Dunsparce gave a valiant effort at first attempt, and the rate of being tackled by Desmond fueled the power of our attacks to make me think there was a glimmer of hope. Alas, I forgot Cyber attack. So, the good times don't last forever. They last for like 12 minutes, so it's all in vain. As not only is the TM for Rock 2 in the UK, and at 17, Dunsparce learns the greatest move he could possibly learn, rollout. This is a pretty perfect answer to Bug already, and it synergizes with Defense Go, another move Dunsparce knows to become doubly as powerful on every turn. But I think I played pretty well at the time of the rematch. That lands good damage. Ooh, what happened there? Oh my god, Bugsy. Just the room so bad. That's really good. And a crit. Technically, the Pokemon in two. You've got to give Dunsparce something for that. That was an astonishingly good move for us. Just absolutely bowled over Bugsy and his trio with that single snake. It was such a double win. One of my abilities being little completely confronted by that wrestling rival. What if I call it Chief? Oh no, we can't get out. No, my defense go Oh, that's actually so bad. Oh no. Okay, have speed. And kill. Uh-oh. Oh, well, yeah, I think I said that. Frustratingly, that wasn't the last time we lose our rival 2. If Ghastly decides to curse us, the battle is pretty much over. I imagine there's some realities where that wouldn't be the case, but it and Zubat out with rollout. But my arrogance of giving our rival Chikorita actually comes back to fight me, because a newly old baby knows reflex. Eventually we do maybe cost him, but I think that today we all learned 2 valuable lessons. Number 1, Dunsparce is my volatile, and more importantly, number 2, I'm an idiot. Nevertheless, we can now move forward towards Goldenrod City, which is home to so many great things. The department store, the gambling, the radio tower, the gambling, the bike shop, and, of course, our newest teammate. After a bit of gambling, 35 is home to another one the same catch rate Johto, which, spoiler alert, is the same catch rate for every Pokemon we find in the grass. We've gotten pretty lucky with Dunsparce, so anyone who was evading us here may not be as gracious, and I was correct. 210 encounters was the magic number for teammate number 2, which is a number so high, I genuinely thought I was doing something wrong, to the point that I legitimately turned on my very rude DS's clock to go into the morning, thinking that this guy wasn't a nighttime encounter. And which Pokemon was it that forced our hand at channeling Dialga? This little cutie, much like Dunsparce, is a very valid two-side argument together. On one hand, if this was in Pokemon Gold, Silver, or Crystal, we would try to hate the chicanery and incredibly charming bug flying type, yet one with defensive stats that doesn't evolve, nor those bubble flying moves. Disgusting. On the other hand, we're in Gen 4, not only is the battle much more refined, but this generation specifically paves the way for its absolute growth. And I'm so glad this is our team, no matter how scuffed it might look. Also, while my encounter was pretty bad there, I think the game gave me an absurd counterpoint to pay me back. Wait, what? Oh my gracious. Bro, that is crazy. That is insane. Almost as insane as this cameo that I paid for. Hey everyone, it's me, Ash Ketchum. Ash Ketchum, or Frank Ketchum, as some people call me in the last video. It's very humble because I've been so much for 3 years for Professor Beans, but that's beside the point. Because you know what I hate more than the drugs? The people who aren't subscribed to my best friend Luke. Goodness gracious, it irritates me so badly. So make sure to like and subscribe. And if you don't, I will eat Pikachu. Thanks for that, buddy, old pal. Anyway, next up is Whitney, and yeah. We're in hell. In amongst all the hyper-hitting Yammer, the cameos I paid for with real money, I only realised rather late that I over-leveled Dunsparce past Whitney and Toca, which, yeah, worked. Bollocks. I wanted to say to keep this video pretty challenging through level caps, no matter items, except what have you. But the experience going to Johto is often so scuffed for most of the game that it threw me for a loop. Believe me, I tried to beat Whitney with Yammer without over-leveling as possible, and if you prove to me that you did it yourself, I will give you a channel membership to the Toca YouTube channel, which is worth its weight in drop point. All my attempts ever amounted to, though, were rollouts and disappointment. So after licking my wounds and took gambling, I decided to just say screw the rules. We might be bringing in an over-leveled Dunsparce to this fight, but look at what we have available. It's amazing I've got out of bed this morning. Doing this is a bit cheap. It allows us to deliver some delicious vindication to the third gym leader, as after being run over repeatedly by Toca, Dunsparce stepped up. He kept Clefairy at bay, bolted up with defense goal, built such steam with rollout, and the instant Toca entered the field, it was vanquished on the same turn. We steamrolled some stake, and now we can move on with our adventure. But just one more flip focus, it's got to be this one. Defeating Whitney was not only cathartic for us, it also massively expands our available team with 2 more encounters, which is going to be pretty useful with the major fights now starting to increase in power and size, the first of which is in the dingy and cavernous location of Mount Water, where we hunted for a painful 191 encounters. What took me by surprise, though, was the Pokemon we got. What credit to you if you know what this was, because hidden away in the darkness past the bats, rats, rocks, and whatever matchup is, you get Marrow. This actually astonished me quite a bit. Mainly because this cutesy bastard we found so easy in Johto K, and also because it's Marrow. In fairness, most of this encounter rates in other games, where it's admittedly equally rare on most locations, but this is the most mascotty looking Pokemon from Gen 2, and it's a punch rate to be found. Much like Yammer, if this was in the original games, it would suck. But with the introduction of abilities, Huge Power makes this guy a beast. Is this one feels like he's emphasized well? We have 0-2 on the abilities this run, so hopefully we can rectify that with teammate number 4, who's just gallivanting in the fields of 38, home to such amazing encounters like Magnemite, Miltank, and Taurus. Now, it would be a funny subversion if it was actually one of these 3 Pokemon, wouldn't it? Oh my god, you'd be so trolled right now. Anyways, we actually found a Snubble. Yeah, I don't know crazy how to say, yeah, I think I like Snubble, it's quite cute, the very type of game that Gen 6 gives something more to do. And we found this little guy in just 12 encounters. I want to say that's amazing numbers. It's pretty similar to our encounter too, by being a Pokemon I barely use that's native to Johto, and at least we can intimidate our opponents left and right with the best ability in the game. It doesn't have it, does it? Right, okay, Dunsparce without Serene Grace, whatever, it doesn't need it, he's basically Keyword in this one. Marrow without Huge Power, actually awful. We save the day, which now lets us head east of North towards the final gym of Johto, which is also perfect, as Route 44 is the location for our final team member of Johto. Bicycle Fish is a 2% encounter with rods, and also like Fish, I think what to get our memory too. It's quite impressive to make a gun-shaped fish while you're messing with the games, especially when you usually evolve into an octopus and handle that.
Maybe at 6.
Just kidding.
When his game is.
You
When
fucking
is.
idiot. I mean, if that wasn't an indictment on the quality of the fate, then I'm not sure what else you could ask for, really. It's not a Pokemon notorious for firepower, but like most Adventures in Fire Red, I think the game is pretty valuable to let any team shine in most cases, and that is absolutely true here.
Okay, so of course, oh yeah,
renowned for blasphemy, art, discrepancy at this point. Campus are Taurus and Psyche. Surprisingly, normally heavy, but visibly but hey, Psyche is an awesome change of pace. Oh wait, I forgot. You can buy one here. So that looks so hard. You can swap one. Yeah, maybe just have 4 normal types of Safari. Then you will hate. It's a crapshoot. If it goes away, you can do nothing meaningfully and reliably to catch any of these guys. Which, for context, the fairy had a 30% catch rate if you just were able to fly out full health. These guys, though, have very low catch rates. If we could battle them, it's completely different. In the Safari Zone, meanwhile, you're throwing rocks. Just don't work in most cases for us. The only multiplier we get is a 1.5 times boost to the catch rate with the Safari. We have very low chances to find them, just as low chances to catch them, and inversely high chances that they run away. How do you think this all went for me? Yes, I was cowed because I got so bored. Exactly. I was so happy to see that the last encounter was yes, to meet this awesome little sludge. In another case where Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green differ, we can get a coffin in the alternate version, which I don't hate it by any stretch. There's a reason why there's no Weezing Wednesdays or Coffin Monsters. Mark adds another type to our squad with solid HP and special defense like Chansey. Yet fortunately, also decides to actually have firepower to hurt the opponent too, making it a fixture in the team that I think can save us in a pinch when we need it. Now we finally have our full team of 6, and let's see how all of them can work as one single collective with the final major battles in our June League upon us. The first of which is Blaine. We're somewhat ruled by our specially defensive monsters. Against Rabbit, for instance, we try a new strategy with Chansey of letting the hot dog just injure itself through take recoil, or the whole soft boil helps heal us back up, and Dicey approach with obvious pistols. Though it's not going to allow Chansey to utilize its strengths in a meaningful way. Its strengths in this game.
One thinks uniforms make rings. One also thinks smoke-free products are as harmful as cigarettes. They're not. Are you like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
Wait, what? I thought you blocked that ad.
One of my stories is a giant moments in nature. Right where we are, when we want it. And the middle of the city, green is a luxury.
In this case of being punched a lot there against Ponyta, we just hard switch into Monk, who, unlike Chansey, can actually deal fatal damage alongside a little bit of poison. We send both the Fiery Bolt and its father to the Quick Factory after an array of sludges, leaving Blaine just as Arcanine. With its power and levels, it's not an easy Pokemon for one team member in particular to be able to solve. Yet having made it through his team somewhat effortlessly, we can use everyone in a team effort to get a comfortable win. That being said, while Blaine was straightforward, I'd somewhat neglected Giovanni. Usually, you can just surf all over his team with a fast water type, no problem. But our team is both susceptible to ground type moves across the board, with no great answers to them either. And I went into this fight somewhat cautious looking to face some problems. Well, if not for our 2 stand-ups so far this run, the Fable is by no means a powerhouse with its special attack. It's just that Water Bolt on a rifle is able to dissolve too much in a single turn, and once Rock types are no longer in the equation, we have Taurus catch up for us tremendously. It finishes off Nidoking. It's a phenomenal critical hit against Nidoking, and manages to stand its ground against Dug Trio to take out over half his team. Even luckier for us, Giovanni swapped out Rhydon for Rhydon in this game, meaning the Fable can finish this gym conquest as it started it, like it's nothing. Well, that was kind of easy. I think this is the first time in this rarest team series where I feel like everything just went down. My opinions at the time were pretty accurate to how I feel right now, because if you look at the question at the start of the video, this is probably the most concrete thing I can answer, then yes, in a Gen 1 remix, the rarest Pokemon in the region are pretty excellent across at least one regard, whether it's battle prowess, unique stats, or the general factor I think they have. They're already done in the bunch, which, considering how we were able to stop the gyms in this game for the most part, it makes me want to crank up the drama a bit. These are fantastic Pokemon that put themselves forward in any major battle together, even with some obvious pitfalls in their way. So to amplify that, despite the Elite Four level have been level 60, I opted to go with keeping these guys below level 54. It means that every fight ahead of us will be somewhat of a tribulation, and by the end of it, we'll know for sure that these 6 diamonds can make themselves champions. First up is Lorelei, who should function as Electabuzz' coming out party in this video. It's not been able to showcase much that it can do so far, but with her water types across the team, Thunderbolts do big damage, starting its way through Dewgong, Cloyster, and Slowbro without concern, although Ace Lapras is where things become a bit more difficult. I don't want to throw Electabuzz under the bus, but I think Thunderbolt definitely does it. Well, no, fly, just go Thunderbolt. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, never mind, never doubt it. I'm just going to play safe this one, because there's no chance that I can take down Jinx. With its new double edge, lights are up. Hey, Lorelei, I bet that battle wasn't very nice. Wasn't very. The tandem of our 2 best attackers, especially and physically, was like one of the Versity 4 member, albeit that was already going to change, as Bruno is up next. And Vital types have a fantastic matchup against our team, along with his 2 bodies having impressive defense, as well as the fact that his team have a decent level advantage against most of our Pokemon. This didn't have a clear-cut path victory like the fight previous, but I still had confidence that we could try and pull through. Pretty simple opening. Okay, I forget how bad this is. I don't have the great answer.
Daddy, I'm asleep again.
And I think they're pretty good. Oh, it's just a big snoozer.
Nandiyan yung saging. Nasa ka?
I just got out.
Ha?
Okay, never mind. Oh, I got this.
Dito ayos na yung sasabihin mo.
Oh, no. I thought it was my birthday, but it was hit on Tuesday. Hey, good break, buddy. Might be. Let's just see how Blake's Switch is the safe play actually. Because worst case scenario, we can't get out Thunderbolt with it. Okay, that's like wait, let's do it. Space.
Ayaw, magagamit mo.
Let's do it. Now, Onyx, despite being quite far counter, is dodgy. Don't stress out. I don't like this kill. Onyx, you actually are
Ismo ko, hindi mo pagkakita. Medyo ka lang ha.
This is a piece of chip.
Ayan.
Hindi may nga video.
Ay, hindi ka naman nanood.
I think we got this one. That was
Hindi na suppose na.
one more damage.